Hello and welcome to Australian Politics ASMR, the best and potentially the only Australian politics themed ASMR video. Today I am going to be reading to you highlights from Scott Morrison's coronavirus news briefings. Recently, Scott Morrison said that jigsaw puzzles count as essential. So I have my BBC Walking with Dinosaurs jigsaw puzzle from when I was a kid. Yes, this is very essential. Essential. This is going to keep me entertained for hours. And so now, for what the Prime Minister said about jigsaw puzzles, you should only be going out to shop for things that you actually need, and you should be doing it on an irregular basis. I will give you an example. Our kids are at home now, as are most kids, and Jenny went out yesterday and bought them a whole bunch of jigsaw puzzles. I can assure you over the next few months we will consider those jigsaw puzzles absolutely essential. It is important that parents and families and households can get the things that they need to completely change the way they are going to live for the next 6 months at least. Scott Morrison telling off Andrew Probin. Andrew, I'm sorry you've had several questions. Andrew, I'm sorry, Andrew. I know, but you don't run the press conference, okay? So I'm going to go to questions from other members of the group. Catherine hasn't had a question. I'm happy to return to you, but let's just keep it civil. Catherine, I have some toilet paper with me. Remember that. Remember the sound of toilet paper. Remember scrunching it up. This is very precious now. That's why I'm going to be talking about the Prime Minister saying that we shouldn't hoard goods. Scott Morrison said to stop hoarding on bulk purchases of supplies. Stop hoarding. I can't be more blunt about it. Stop it. It is not sensible. It is not helpful. And I gotta say, it has been one of the most disappointing things I have seen in Australian behaviour in response to this crisis. That's not who we are as a people. It's not necessary. It is not something people should be doing. I am seeking Australia's common sense cooperation with these very clear advisory positions. Stop doing it. Remember, Pastor. casinos and places of worship. He said community and recreation centers, health clubs, fitness centers, yoga, barre. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I might need some help with that. I'm not quite sure what that is, to be honest. But P-A-R-R-E for those looking for the specific definition. And spin facilities, saunas, bathhouses, wellness centers. On the topic of what counts as an essential worker, Scott Morrison said, someone who has a